heading out. It's day 3 here on the Illinois-Kentucky border, and I got my buddy Mark Corey with me. He's actually an old roommate of mine back in the baseball days. How about it?
Good days, bud.
That's
a lot of memories there.
How about us wearing that Jeff Foxworthy incomplete deer hunter? Oh my God, we had that. We knew every word to that.
Still do.
Oh yeah, we probably would. Mark's been with the North American Trapper family now for about a year and a half. He's kind of my right-hand man behind the scenes, and I want to get him involved. And the one thing that we'll touch on as we go through is Mark never trapped before. And last year, he said, hey, can I get a few of them DPs? I'm going down to Tennessee, and he's got some property down there he hunts. And I said, yeah, we'll hook you up. We gave him some traps and some coon buster and a bunch of stuff. And pretty much, you were texting me within about a day. You were pretty much ate up with it.
Wreaking havoc on them down there in Tennessee. Just good to be a part of this, and really enjoyed just being in the outdoors.
Yeah, and you had there's an old gentleman down there in Tennessee, Coon Billy.
Oh, Coon Billy, one of my favorites.
Yeah, Coon Billy's pretty fired up with it too. But I wanted to introduce Mark because he just got in here last night. He made it on day 3. He was actually doing some stuff for our wild meats division, but I wanted to introduce Mark because he's going to be a part of what we're doing as we go along, and kind of giving the viewer a lot of times the viewpoint of the beginner, and sometimes I get out there to where I lose track of maybe the novice in all of us, really. But I'm happy you're here. It'll be first 2 days were pretty good. We had a beautiful 2 days. Rain's coming in. That's the one thing I am going to say. We were going to go out and pound in another 20 canine sets today, but it's supposed to rain all day today. Somewhat decent tomorrow, but the temperatures are supposed to be high 50s, low 60s, and high 40s at night, and that's just not good coyote weather. But the system's going to get through after the rain on Wednesday, so we're going to keep our eye on the weather, and we're going to hopefully be able to go out late Wednesday and set some sets, but we're definitely going to go out on Thursday and pound all new sets in because it's going to get cold. It's going to get down into the 20s at night, low 30s in the day, and I fully expect that we will have some action. So we're going into this first place here, this old logging road that we set the second night. We didn't have anything in here yesterday, and today nothing in the first and nothing in the second. So 2 days on this old logging road that we showed you and nothing in it. But like I said, this is more of just a pass-through area, a travel way, and we're here for a week, and we're just going to leave them marinate. But we'll go to the next spot like we did yesterday, and hopefully have another coyote like we did yesterday. Well, I just checked up on top again, day 2, nothing up there, but come down here, and as I said the other day, I put myself out on a limb with that nest raider trail, and got us another nest raider right there, coon. We'll get out and take care of him. But these trails are, well, I showed you. I mean, we had that one yesterday right here. Nothing in that one today. Just coming out of that thick area there, and then out this trail here. And you can see that trail that leads to the pond down there, and they bump their nose right on it. And another nest raider. Daryl's gonna be happy. We get a few of these egg grabbers out of the equation, but it's raining right now. It's gonna rain. As I said earlier, we were gonna go set today, but it's supposed to rain all day. Tomorrow it's going to clear a little bit, and then they're calling for an inch of rain on Thursday. So hopefully that rain gets through early on Thursday so we can get some traps out later in the day. But Friday looks great. It's going to then drop temperature, and then we're going to have 3 great nights, I think, to finish with here, finish strong. But we're going to have to remake all of our K9 sets. Maybe even tomorrow, and then again on Friday. So Friday's going to be a long day out in the field, but catching a nest raider, that's warming to the soul, even though it's rainy and windy. But just find these trails. As I said, find these trails. If you find these trails and you put that DP right in the middle of it, make them bump their nose right on it, you are going to be successful as well. And we're going to get this coon taken care of and make the remake and come back in here and fully expect to have more as the week progresses. Well, we're up here on this area where the guys were banging down in that bottom a couple days ago when I put them in. We came in here yesterday, nothing had touched the sets, but today we do have a snap trap here. I don't know what it is, but it's snapped. That's one of the things you deal with. The hole's not dug out though, so whatever snapped the trap didn't dig out the hole. And I'm looking for tracks here. I don't see anything that's standing out. Well, that looks like that might be a deer track right here. Not quite sure. It has been raining all morning, but that's just one of the things, you know. Sometimes you know what was working your set, and sometimes you don't. This is one of them ones I think I don't, but just a really great location. We're going to remake that set, and it's just one thing that happens on the Trapline. You just deal with it. This area though, I mean, you can see how thick that is coming down out of that little ridge right there. You know, we caught that bobcat here last year. All those predators, bobcats, foxes, coyotes, they're going to run that ridge line, come down along here. And this is a perfect example of where to put a set. Right on the top of this knoll, coming right off of that edge, out of that thick stuff, and also right coming up out of that bottom where that food plot is. But we'll get that remade, just fix it up a little bit, bed it properly, and hopefully when the next one comes by we have a chance to get them. We got one more chance today. It's been a slower day. Where we caught that coyote down there on that river, we're gonna head down there and hopefully have something, but still a beautiful day. Just got a lot of rain coming in. We're gonna have to deal with that. We'll get this remade and have it available for the next customer that comes through. Well, we're heading to check that last place where we had that one coyote yesterday down there by that river bottom, but we just can't pass it up. We have another trail here that goes out. You can see the trail goes right in that thick stuff right there. And the raccoons, possum, skunks are going to be working that. Last year we set this and showed you a coon and a possum over a couple day period coming right out of this thick stuff. You can see how thick it is on this bottom. There's a little stream or wash that comes down through, guarded by a field edge, thick side, and then another field, and up over the top is a cut cornfield. So those nest raiders, and that's one of the things that I can tell you on anywhere across the country, the nest raiders are going to work that thicker cover. It's no different than when you find those pinch points where you have the areas where it's the shortest distance from one point to another. Those nest raiders do not want to be out in the open any more than they have to. That's, you know, birds of prey, it's coyotes. It's the more they can be in cover, the more they feel protected, and the more that they're going to you know, be in those areas. mostly. So this is a really good spot. You know, we showed catches here last year. It's a little less distinct than I remember. I think it was a little more distinct last year, but we're still going to put one right there and probably put one right here, and maybe come in and be able to show you one or two critters here over the next few days. But just always looking for places to put more traps in the ground. Today wasn't a banner day. We still have that one place to check, but anytime we're out there, if we feel we can get more traps in the ground, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll throw in 2 DPs here and come back tomorrow and hopefully have something. Well, we're out here on this last farm. We don't have anything up there in that corner, but we got a track there, Mark.
Yeah, we got a track. Coyote, looks like.
Yep, we got a coyote track right on the back edge of the set. You can see it right there. See if I can get it. That's definitely a coyote there. The dirt hole's right there. He didn't work the set, but that just goes to what I was saying yesterday. I mentioned, you know, I think a lot of beginners, they see that track there, they think they did something wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't feel like working that last night. And how many times have we seen that over the, just, you've only been here for a little over a year, but how many times have we seen a coyote track, we leave it alone and come the next day or next couple days and we have him.
He's there a lot of the time.
Yep, and you can distinctly see that coyote track right on the back of the set, right where he walked through. He knows the set's there, right on this food plot, on this edge. We caught the coyote yesterday. We didn't check that set. We're gonna go down and look at it. Obviously there's nothing in it because it's only down there about 50 yards, but we know there's still coyotes working through here, and we are gonna leave that set alone. No bait, no lure, no nothing. Let it marinate, like I said. Just let that set marinate, and we may come back in, we may have them, we may not have them, but we are not gonna touch it. And that's going to be the same the next time he comes back. So we'll just go down there and check that last set out and see if anything was around that. Well, we're down here at this end set, and you can see something dug it out, and my backing is now on the bed of my trap, and the sheep wool is out of the hole, bait's gone. And Mark, what'd you find?
Well, looks like we had a little raccoon action here last night. We got a few tracks right in here in the mud.
Right there it is. You can actually see his tracks.
You can see him walking away over here.
Yep. That's exactly right. You can see his tracks in the mud. He's all over. So he came in this bottom, and he did that to our set. I'm surprised he didn't get his back foot in there, but what he did, I guess he got up on there and dug it out, got the sheep's wool out, and got the whole backing I had in front of the set. But we'll remake this. This is where we had that coyote yesterday. Obviously the coon, he's on borrowed time right now, because if he comes back tonight, he may actually hit the pan this time. But just a fantastic, I love this location here, coming off of that swamp right there on the right edge, that game trail, working in here, call it a triangle or a point. Got that set there. We obviously caught the coyote yesterday, 2-track there. Raccoon messed us up. Isn't that a fitting end of the day, dude?
That's just trapping.
That's a fitting end to the day. Today we've got 1 coon, we've had 1 snap trap, we had a coyote just right here on the back of the set, and we had a coon come in here and finagle that one up to where that needs to be remade. But all in all, still a fun day, and we'll be back out here tomorrow showing you what's happening on the trap line, and showing you the things that can hopefully help you be more successful when you go in the field and you see some of these things happening on your trap line.
Handling nest raiders is our specialty, and you can become the steward of your own land with our North American Trapper scent package, which includes our Coonbuster DP bait and magnet trailing scent. Our sweet-scented trailer will draw them in, where our Coonbuster will then take over, and its soaked crawfish essence will entice those nest raiders to work the trap consistently. Look no further than our North American Trapper Combo scent package for all your predation control needs. North American Trapper. Proven products, proven conservation.